Here we have a 2019 BMW 320d M Sport. Now with this vehicle you do get the 19-inch alloy wheels, and how fantastic do they look. All in excellent condition, complemented by the blue M Sports brakes just behind. We've got the mineral grey exterior paintwork. We've got the black kidney grills at the front just there, as well as the M Performance styling kits, including the front splitter you can see, as well as those side skirts on the side as well. There's a closer look at your second 19-inch alloy wheel. We've got M Sports badging just above, colour-coded wing mirrors and door handles, black trim around the windows with the privacy glass for the rear passengers, shark fin antenna on top. At the rear, you've then got your third 19-inch alloy wheel. Again, excellent condition. Spoiler lip just there, it really sets the back end off nicely. You've also got front and rear parking sensors on this vehicle, as well as a reversing camera. Dual exit exhaust tips, one on either side, as you can see there. Now let's open up the boot and you can see what kind of space we've got in here. There we go. Plenty of storage space for whatever you may need. Closing that back up, you'll notice that the vehicle itself is free from any major marks, dents or scratches. And there's a closer look at that last alloy wheel. Going on to the interior next, we have got a full black Vanaska leather interior, and how great do these seats look. You may have also noticed we've got the M seat belts with the colours stitched in. Fold down armrest in the centre, ISO fixed points within the seats. You may have seen the ambient lighting just there as well. In the centre you've got climate controls with the vents on the doors, brushed metal handle, electric window controls and your integrated Harman Kardon sound system. Going on to the front now, we've got that same full black Vanaska leather interior, and how fantastic do these seats look. On the doors, we've got that same Harman Kardon sound system, brushed metal handle, unlock and lock button, electric power folding wing mirrors with electric window controls and child lock for the rear. Stepping inside, auto light controls on our right. We'll start the vehicle up, foot on the brake, start button, and we are away. Now as you can see, and we'll just wait for those lights to go off, we are free from any warning lights on the dashboard. And we've got the digital display in front of us, which looks absolutely fantastic. One thing to add whilst we are here is the display will actually change depending on which mode we're in. So there you'll see we've got Sport, Comfort, Eco Pro, and we've also got Adaptive. Each one of these having different driving characteristics, so you can pick and choose which one best suits your driving style at a time, but it's a great little feature that the display will change dependent on that mode as well. Now if we go a bit higher up, you'll see we've got the heads-up display just there too, so your eyes don't need to leave the road to monitor the speed in which you're travelling. Another great feature. Multifunctional steering wheel with different controls for whilst we're on the go. We've got things like cruise control, speed limiter, phone controls, volume controls. We've also got the paddle shifters just behind for taking manual control of your gears. On the right you'll find your auto wiper stalk. Coming into the middle, you've got your infotainment screen. Now this is a touch screen as well, as you can see there, and we do actually have the gesture controls like so. Great little feature again, it's full of great tech inside here. Now on the infotainment screen we'll find features like our satellite navigation, which you can see at the moment. You've then got different forms of media connectivity like DAB radio, Spotify, music collection, Bluetooth audio and screen mirroring. We do also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in here. If we go onto the apps just there, you can see those there. Now we've also got phone connectivity if you want to make calls or listen to your music, and then we can go into the apps there and you can see a few of the features here, things like lap timer, etc. Put the vehicle into reverse, you'll see your reversing camera as well as front and rear visual display. You can see there you've got features like your parking assist, reversing assistant as well, etc. We've also got our intelligent safety, so if I press the button here you'll see we've got the configurations for that there as well. Now back onto our home page for now. We'll work our way down. You've then got your dual zone climate control, so you can control each side of the vehicle's temperature independently. Heated seat controls for both front passengers, perfect for these cold British mornings. Stereo controls just below with traffic alerts on the left there. Now we've got this fantastic trim throughout the centre. Below here you'll find two good sized cup holders, 12 volt connectivity, a USB port as well as wireless charging capabilities in there as well. Now we've then got our touchpad and control wheel as well as shortcuts for the infotainment screen. Gear stick just here, so if we flick it across there we can actually take manual control like so as well should you wish. traction control, a button for your parking sensors, start-stop technology, engine start-stop button, different mode selections like I mentioned before. We've also got our electronic handbrake with the auto hold function just beside as well. Now, soft touch leather armrest in the centre, which does double up as storage. You'll find a USB-C connection point in there as well. Now, the vehicle is ready to drive away today with free next day nationwide delivery, competitive low finance, a fresh service, and it's also HPI clear. That is all from me on today's video. Thank you for watching.
Video test drive of this BMW 320d M Sport. Now, the purpose of this video test drive, of course, is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. As you can see, I do not have to fight with steering wheel to keep it a straight line, to go straight and true, not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now, with this vehicle, it does come with lane keeping assist, which you can turn on and off. We also have cruise control and speed limiter on the left hand side of the multifunction steering wheel, and also paddle shift if we take the car into manual mode. Now, as I take a left at the roundabout, as you would if you're driving this vehicle today, I'm going to take it over the paddle shift. So currently in first, up to second, into third, into fourth, into fifth, and into sixth. No issues whatsoever. Now, you can also put the car into manual mode by pushing the gear stick to the left. Now, it either goes in S or M. S meaning the sports gear changing mode, so it sharpens up those gear changes and goes through the rev range a lot longer. Let's put it back into normal driving automatic mode, push back to the right. Now, we do have very comfortable full leather seats throughout this vehicle. Now, the two front seats are also heated, so those cold winter mornings really does make all the difference. We have the big touchscreen satellite navigation in front of you, which has gesture control, so you can wave your finger like that and it'll turn the volume up and down. It also has other gesture controls there as well. Now, on the screen you can find satellite navigation as well as Bluetooth media, Bluetooth audio connectivity, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You also have a visual display of your front and rear parking sensors and a rear reversing camera. Now, in front of me I do also have the heads up display, so it saves me looking up and down to see what speed I'm doing. It's directly there in front of me. Now, when you pop it in cruise control, it also tells you the exact speed that you have put your cruise control on. So now I'm coming up to the industrial state where I'm going to take a right. I'm going to perform an emergency stop, pop it straight into reverse just to show you that the brakes work exactly how you would expect them to. And you'll see it pop up on the centre screen the rear reversing camera. So pulling in now, and I'll do the emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse, no issues whatsoever. Again, you can see the camera on the left hand side with your parking sensors on the right hand side. Back into drive, again, no issues whatsoever. Now, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'll be listening out for any wanted knocks or bangs. And if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. Now, if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive or walk around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer questions and also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it for me in this walk around video test drive. Hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.